I'm Chaz Hogan, filling in for Hogan Chadson here at HK, where later today the team will have a chance to win a first Icelandic title by avoiding defeat versus Fram. Now, with the FA making the interesting decision to play this game ahead of the rest of the league fixtures, there is a chance tomorrow will be completely meaningless if today's result goes the wrong way. Right, tell Hogan I'm not filling in for him anymore because he's hungover.
Syngjum saman til sigurs, hrópum áfram Grindavik. Og ég veit, við fagnum hér í dag.
HK made a bright start, hitting the side netting early on. But it was Fram who took the lead after an hour, leaving HK needing a goal to claim the title. But Fram held solid, meaning a win for Grindavik will see them retain their title on the final day. Hey guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome back to Grindavik Season 4 Episode 9 today. And, well, a combination of weird scheduling and a massive favour done by Fram means we can retain our title, we can defend our title. We can be champions again if we win our final game away from home against IBK Keflavik, who have nothing to play for. And, well, we'll just have to see, won't we? I don't understand exactly how this has happened. Fram already relegated. HK just needed to avoid defeat. And I look at the highlights, they really didn't manage anything. I mean, they had a couple of, wouldn't even call them half chances, really, would you? And the second one was actually offside as well as hitting the post. So, yeah. This is very, very exciting stuff, and well, let's go and get this thing underway. We'll also be playing Strasbourg in the league today, the Europa League, I should say, today as well. Now we can see here we're expecting a 4-3-3 from them. Maybe not the best link up in the middle of the park for them. This is a team we're sending out. Now, we're not worried about Europe right now, even though this is the Sunday. We do have a game against Strasbourg coming up. I think it's the Wednesday or the Thursday, probably the Thursday for Europa League, isn't it? But we're not worried about that. We are just trying to win this game. Now, I'm looking here, heavy match load for Monty. Maybe we'll play Antonsen. They've both got a similar level of fatigue, but I'm thinking maybe the lighter match load might be the way to go here. And the other thing that I've just noticed we haven't done, Marmot can come back in for half Pawson as well. So the team we're sending out is Origi in goal. It is Marmot, Adel Steinsen, Antonsen, and Cresswell as the back four. Sayas is suspended for this one. That is a blow. So Pordartsen comes in with Turpinson and Ormarksen. So it's the kids in midfield for us. Capiello is tied. Halkson is a little bit hot and cold. So they're there if we need them. But hopefully the kids will get us across the line here. It's Oscarson and Rocky as the wide players. It is Stephenson going up top. He has 31 goals this season. Rocky has 18. If they can keep that sort of form going, then, well, it should get us across the line here, shouldn't it? Okay, we can see the team sheets there. There are some names that don't look Icelandic. So, I mean, well, I just don't know any of the players, to be honest. I think this guy might be Australian, Keane Williams. But anyway, we can see everything else there. Now, in terms of, actually, I'll catch you up on what's been happening off the field in a moment. They're 12th in the form table, where we're first. Let's make that count today. Let's just go out there. Let's just try going out there, relaxing. We just need to win, which sounds really easy like that, doesn't it? Now, I'm really nervous all of a sudden. I'd say it's the hope that kills you. In that recent form of this doesn't look great either, does it? Is that Alhammer that's moved on again? Anyway, what I was going to say is that I did ask the board for improvement in youth coaching and youth recruitment, and they've agreed to both of those things. Now, if we were to not win, Grindavik could still claim the title here as well with a win. So it's in the end, it's actually turned out really well in terms of being an exciting final day. It would have just been a little bit better, I think, if HK happened to be playing at the same time as everybody else. I don't know why that's happened. So, yeah, I wish I could tell you. All right, we've got some defending to do here, it looks like. What we don't want to do here is fall behind. Marmot's got a decent block in there. Antonsen has been a little bit slow to react, and it has gone over the top into the fans. And that is that. We'll just keep encouraging. And yeah, but anyway, that's good. So that's going to help with youth players coming through. One of them, I think, is, I can't remember if it's coaching or recruitment, but one of them, it brings in better quality players sort of now, so that the star rating on current ability is higher, and the other one is the current ability, but the potential ability is higher. But I can't remember for the life of me which does which, but I always try and improve them both anyway. All marks and can't go. It's just about stayed out there. We've got a highlight. We've seen nothing from ourselves here so far, have we? Ball forward. We pick it up. Padortson gets it forward. Can Rocky get to that? He has. He's caught the defender sleeping. Rocky! Oh, he's hit the post! Oh, he's done so well. Oscarson's got a chance now. Can he pull a ball back for us? It's blocked. It's cleared. And that might do it for the highlight. Doesn't know. Rocky with another chance. And the goalkeeper this time comes to the rescue. Well, that seems to have come out of nothing. And I don't know how we're not in front, having what looks like been outplayed for most of the game. So 0-0 at the break. We have had more possession. We've had more shots on goal than they have, or on target anyway, I should say. Let's say we've been unlucky so far. We've got some nervous players, which is not ideal. We've got faith in you. Let's turn that around. Stefansson. I wonder if he doesn't like big games, but he's played well in big games for us before, so that can't be the issue, surely. Rocky has, well, he's probably playing a 6-3 because he's missed those chances. Let's not panic here. Let's try a demand more, and we've got a highlight. Cresswell with a throw. Or Markson picks it up. Or Markson to Cresswell. Cresswell cross in. It's there for Rocky! Oh, he's injured, and he has missed another one, and that will do it for Rocky. We do have on the bench, what's his face? Birchall. Ajani Birchall. So we'll bring him on, and that will be that. The little knock is the final straw on what was already probably the final straw, having missed another really good chance there. Encourage. We need a goal. A draw, obviously, is not good enough. Surely we're not going to come this far. We absolutely destroyed everything in our path last episode. Here we go. Stefansson's in. Stefansson's in. Stefansson's in. He can't do it. Oh, are we choking at the final hurdle here? Surely we're not going to do this to me. To all of us, not just to me. Oscarson now. Oscarson gets a cross in. It's headed away. And we go again. Was it 67th minute? Adel Steinson forward for Turpitson. We do, of course, have Capiello up our sleeves, and it's getting to the point where it would be silly not to use him, I think. Paddartson gets it forward. It's for Stefansson. Allmarkson's getting in towards the middle. We go in the middle towards Turpitson. It's away, but not completely cleared. Bit of head tennis. It's going to fall there for Paddartson. Turpitson! Gary Turpitson! He's first for the club. And oh, what a time to do it. The 68th minute, and he has belted in a goal of the season contender. And is it the goal of the season contender that wins us the league as well? Oh, it's a good effort. It's very, very few goalkeepers getting near that one. And it is 1-0. It is 1-0, and it is youngster Gary Turpitson that has delivered the goal. Here we go now. Marmot with a corner. Can we get a second? It's punched clear towards Allmarkson. Allmarkson recycles it out to Marmot. It's back in. Cresswell keeps it in. Another ball. It's Ajani Birchall. It's a second goal. And surely now a quick 1-2. And that is going to be the title coming back to Grindavik. I don't know how we're going to manage to do this, if indeed we do. Cresswell, good ball in. Birchall just redirects it. All the pace is on the ball already. And it is 2-0. All right, this is brilliant, brilliant stuff. And we haven't had to use Capiello either, which means we can use him in Europe. But that's not really part of the point here, is it? It has been a really, really good time of things here, second half. Can we go and... Well, what we don't want is for them to score. We've just got the one man back in Adel Steinson. He's got other players back with him now. Just keep him out wide. Allmarkson didn't really need to dive in, but he did a decent job in the end. And this is surely happening now. 3 minutes of stoppage time to go. Are we going to come back from the absolute dead? How far back were we at points this season? Oh, Stefansson's at the post. We were 10, 12 points back at different stages of the season, and there Tidson almost with the cherry on top. If they were to get one now, it would be nervous times though, wouldn't it? Ball forward. There's no one there for Keflavik. Origi has it. Just take your time with it, mate. Come on. A third goal obviously wins it for us. We just need to not concede, basically, from this highlight. Stefansson's in again. Stefansson's in. Stefansson has missed. Stefansson needs a rest, I think. And there's under a minute to go. Even if they were to score now, surely there's not enough time for him to get a second. Cresswell with the throw. We are 2-0 up, away from home, on the final day of the season. A win was what we needed, and a win looks as though it's what we're going to get. Marmot picks up a bit of a flick on there from Birchall. It is taken away from him, but we've got players back. Antonsen will pick it up, and we just don't need to do anything stupid right now, like that, Paul Dartson. We really didn't need you to do that. Let's see if we can win this possession back. Come on. It can all turn very, very quickly here. There it is! We have done it! Back to back. Champions League qualifiers again next season as well, which is massive. Because that is, I mean, the money that we've seen this season, the money that we can get from that. And, well, I thought this league, I thought it was done. I didn't see a way coming back for us. I don't think any of us did realistically. But HK have choked across the line, just trying to win their first ever title. And we know how to do it. It's our second title, and it's back-to-back as well. Well done, Grindavik. Oh, I'm really, really happy with that. So there we go. A Turpitson stunner, a Birchall effort, and it is 2-0. And look, I mean, we deserved to win the game in the end. Second half, we were absolutely brilliant. They didn't create anything. Look at that XG tracker. Congratulations. That is just, it's beyond belief, really, isn't it? And in the end, Breeder Blink lost as well. So HK do hang on for second, but they've lost the title on goal difference, which would be, oh, it would be heartbreaking for them, really, wouldn't it? But there we go. We retain the Pepsi League, and it is just, I mean, that's the team that came up with us as well, let's not forget. So a tight hamstring for Rocky. He should be fine for Europe if we need him. There we go. That is Champions League football, and we have turned professional as well. Wasn't expecting that to happen right there and then. So I've got a new contract, presumably, so I turn professional. We have got a transfer budget of almost 3.4 million, wage budget of 34. I don't want to spend all of that, if I'm honest, but that's going to be a very, very fun summer, isn't it? I am entering the Icelandic Hall of Fame. Another trophy for Grindavik. Oh, what was that there? So we were 33-1. Pre-season to defend our trophy, and well, look at that, back-to-back league titles. Not many teams have done that in recent times, so yeah, that is all very, very exciting as well. We are crowned champions, some bonuses have been paid out, and that is that. But we are professional, which is nice. If we go to club info, there it is right there. We are a professional team, so I'll start handing out some new contracts, and I will see you momentarily to face Strasbourg, our first game as a professional team. Okay, welcome back to the Professional Grindavik. It's a new era mid-episode. And, well, these are the winners. These are the people who have got their winner's medal for winning the Pepsi League. So congratulations to everybody there. Yeah, so there we go. We can see everybody. The board has now agreed to having an under-19s team of our own, so that is obviously good. We'll try and get that into full swing for next season. Hopefully, we'll be able to get them into a league as well. That's going to be key, isn't it? So that they're playing all the time. And the other thing that we need to catch you up on is that perhaps unsurprisingly, Stefansson has won the Golden Boot in the league. Now, we didn't win it last year, actually. We didn't. It went to somebody else. But for the first time since 2017, when Bjarnsson won it with Grindavik and, of course, Giles Ondo, who we all remember so fondly in 2010. Oh, there we've got another one down there in 2002 as well with Greta Hadjardsson. No doubt household names in Grindavik. So yeah, there we go. Well done to Stefansson, and let's go and have a look and see what we are doing here against the French outfit Strasbourg. We're expecting a 4-2-3-1 out of them, and the team that we are sending out is as follows. It is Origi in goal, Marmot, Monte, Hadjelstad, who enjoys big games, and Cresswell. Now some of these guys are a little bit tired, but I figure we've got a nice gap after this. Our season is effectively done, so we can kind of reassess who's playing what games at that point. It's going to be Sayas Turpinson, who after winning us the league essentially deserves a start in this one, with Capiello, Viva and Birchall will be the width. Stefansson will go up top, and well, let's see if we can do a little bit better than 3-0 that we got against Hoffenheim. And of course, when I say the 3-0 that we got, I very much mean we got on the end of. So, yeah, so we can see the team sheets there. Do we recognise names? Obviously, Philip Koku, the manager, is one that we'll recognise. I've got to say, I don't recognise too many names, though, in that starting lineup. But like I say, I'm not very much out of date with actual football now. I very much live in the world of Football Manager. All right, nothing to lose and what we're capable of. Yeah, I mean, that's really what we've got to do, isn't it? And yeah, just kind of see how we get on against stronger opposition. Now, I have offered pretty much everybody that I want to keep a full-time contract. A few of them have already agreed. What I think I'm going to do, rather than go through everybody, is I'll put all the new contracts up on the Discord. There's a link to it down in the description if you want to have a look at how much people are being paid. There are some significant pay rises in there, but not everybody has agreed yet, so there's no point sort of half going through it. What I will go through, though, is the players that I'm not offering extensions to just now. Now, I'd already kind of said that Marmot, I think we can do better than him. So he was off at the end of the year anyway. So I haven't offered him a deal. The two first-team players that I haven't offered a full-time contract to as of yet. Manny Monte, who, again, I just wonder if we can do a little bit better than. He's 31 as well, so if we get maybe someone a little bit more for the future, and it's bouncing around, and Origi has it. And the other one is Oscarson, who again I just wonder if we can do a little bit better than. And set pieces in Europe are absolutely killing us, aren't they? We have fallen behind again early on, and we'll give them some encouragement. Who is it at the back post? It's Monte as well. I mean, that's his greatest strength, is supposed to be in the air. And we're just not at this level right now, perhaps. I think that's what it ultimately comes down to, isn't it? Don't forget to let me know what you'd like to see in terms of the games in this competition. And we're going to have a chance on the break here. Now, when I was offering Stephenson his full-time extension, he doesn't enjoy big games. So that is possibly why he sometimes doesn't show up for us. But it also just makes me a little bit nervous in terms of... Oh, I thought that was in. He's not our future, is he? If he's not going to perform in the big games for us, then... I don't want to say what's the point, but what's the point, Like, we need a striker who is going to show up on the big occasion. So I think he is worth keeping around for now. Oh, it just... No, it's offside. We get away with it. Oh, it's going to be reviewed. I'm not sure that was offside. No, it is. Okay, we'll take it and run. He's worth keeping around, definitely, for the league, AO, and just playing him in sort of the run-of-the-mill league games. Oh, that's a silly offside, isn't it? So, yeah, I think he's definitely worth keeping for that. But I do think it means we're going to need to go and find a striker that we can get that does like the big games, or at least isn't actively afraid of them. So, yeah, that could be something that we need to look into this summer. What I kind of wanted to do... Don't get yourself sent off there, Turpinson. Oh, it's cleared away. Nicely done by Monte to Stephenson. And, well, we're just not able to keep the ball here, are we? Looks a little bit like we're chasing shadows. And, well, I'm not quite sure how that's gone in, if I'm completely honest. And it is 2-0. And I mean, we can't say we're a part-time team anymore. We've had 3 days of full-time training. That's a very good finish, isn't it? I don't quite understand how he's been able to do that. But anyway, what was I saying? Cresswell is off. Fantastic. We're down to 10. Just the 65 minutes to play. And we're just not good enough for this level, are we? So we'll have to take Turbinson off, given he's on a booking as well. We'll get Huggins on there. Huggins is another one that I think I did offer him a contract full-time, but I didn't want to offer him too much. So I think he actually rejected it. We weren't able to come to an agreement of exactly how much we wanted to pay him. So as of right now, he hasn't been offered, or he hasn't accepted a full-time contract, I guess. So we'll wait and see what happens on that front. Here we go, Viva, and just lumps it forward to nobody. We are, yeah, well, let's not exploit the flanks. Let's maybe look for overlaps. Yeah, I mean, now what sort of one other thing to remember here is that we are right now still going to have tied legs. So I think after this, we've got some easier games. I'm assuming, a French side that's, Strasbourg, I don't think are a huge team in France, sort of in real life right now. But the fact that they're in Europe in the game would suggest that they are a decent team, certainly for the likes of, for us to come up against. And that is just about kept out. Origi does make some good saves, doesn't he? So, yeah, that is all. Oh, we're just not good in the air, isn't it? That seems to be the problem. Anytime a cross comes in, where it looks like men versus boys, doesn't it? It's Marmot who's nowhere near his man. I don't know what. I guess the centre backs are probably where they need to be, given that. All right, let's try berating because it's really not being good enough. Let's try trapping them inside. Yeah, we've not shown up there, have we? So you've been terrible so far. Sorted out. Marmot lacks belief. I think I'm going to take him off anyway because he's on a booking, and the game is gone. So what we could do is we could bring on our youngster here, who we've offered a full-time contract to, get him a bit of experience at this level, given, as I say, that the game is essentially gone. And is there anything else we want to do? Not particularly, to be honest. So we will... this is Oscarson. I should probably show you him. He's good. He is good, but I just wonder if we could do a little bit better, and there's not too much more potential to have. He's 26. I think he wants about £500 a week, which isn't huge. We've offered guys a lot more money than that. There are guys on a lot more money than that. There are guys on 3 times as much money as that now, actually. But, yeah, he's not a club-trained player. So I just think, we can probably get an upgrade there. And I wonder if we need to put Hagelstad on the cover. Adel Steinson was just destroyed. He was just not able to play this one, so that hasn't helped, not having him available. And, yeah. It's just one of these. And we've got a shot on target. There we go. You can see we're being outpossessed, whereas we are definitely used to having, definitely our share of possession. And... yeah, well, the good thing will be that the next game will be a good test because we're up against Red Bull Salzburg at home. We don't think we've played a team at home yet. Can we get our first goal in European competition proper? Late on, Viva goes back to Hagelstad and Sayas to Capiello. Here we go again. Ball forward. It's headed away. Stefansson is just chasing shadows up there, isn't he? He's only playing a 6. He's won that back, though. He's done well there. Viva through for Capiello. Capiello through! And Capiello! It's our first goal in European proper European proper football. Not qualifying. That's what I'm trying to say. And it's a nicely worked goal. That first touch from Capiello as well. We only need 10 men. And, well, there we go. 3-1. And that's not, I'm going to say, that's not disgraceful. That's not disgraceful, especially given that we had 10 men. It's just a shame that first half we were not good enough. But second half, arguably, we outplayed them. Now, it's a shame we did it when the game was already dead and buried. But I'm not completely disheartened by that. So we can see the league table there. We've moved off the bottom, so that's progress. We're up to 33rd in the league table. Now, it was 24th, wasn't it? So they're only a point. If we win a couple of games here, we could very easily find ourselves progressing out of the league, But youthful Grindavik come unstuck. Cresswell's going to miss a game. We've got a couple of players there that are tied, but we've got pretty much 2 weeks off now before the next game, so we really will be able to start and actually play the team that we want to play. And of course, being full-time, look at this gloriousness. We train basically every day. We have a week off here for some reason. I don't know if that is the actual end of season break. That's a bit harsh on the team. Yeah, they get a week off, but you can see full training, and we'll really be able to work on things and develop things as we go here. Now, of course, we need our nominations for Viewers Player of the Year, so make sure you get those in. But other than that, this is it for today. We have retained our title against the odds. We will be back next time for 2 games we might have a chance in. Red Bull Salzburg, who are currently 26th in the league, that's at home. Malmo, who are 19th, will face them away. And as I say, we'll have plenty of time off between those games. So until then, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.